EDM session. This is episode 115 and we keep on making music in real time for you guys' enjoyment and of course for you guys to learn some cool music production tricks. In episode 115 I'm gonna make you a track almost from scratch. I already selected a chord from Unison, not promoting Unison at all, but I actually bought the pack. I like this chord. This one's E major. It's a nice chord progression. It's got a nice positive vibe to it. So I selected it, put a kick drum. I started a little bit of the start of the track, so I won't do that with you guys. It will save some time. I'm gonna get straight into the creative process. I had some comments lately that using chord is not like composing music. I beg to differ because a chord progression is a chord progression. What I will end up doing with chord progression is completely different. The idea of a chord progression for me is, let's say, musical correctness. You know, it's a chord progression that is harmonically correct and it progresses well and has a certain emotion to it. Like, I don't deny this, but what I will do with it is not what someone else will do with it. I'm not replicating here. It's like somebody saying that sampling is not composing music. Well, we already debated about that, like, and many people did too. So I love chords. Personally, I recommend everybody to use chords when you create music. And I try to push it, you know, I push it with percussions, I push it by, usually I compose the lead on my own, on top of the chords. But to have just like a sequence, something to start with, I think chords are very good. So the EDM sessions are about creating music in real time, and of course I'm going to take this Logic Pro X project, package it as a template, put it on our site, wemakdancemusic.com, along 5,000 other DAW templates. We're close to 6,000 now. Got a lot of Ableton, a lot of FL Studio, a lot of Cubase, and of course a whole lot of Logic Pro X templates. I have 114 episodes now. All of the episodes include a template plus the video that you're watching, so you can put the video alongside the template and you get a cool tutorial. You can replicate the track and practice your techniques, remove the MIDI, recompose something, do something with it. This is what it's all about. It's about remixing and being creative. Let's get started, guys. So I have this chord here, warming up in the studio now, the 5th session in this new studio, new location, new country, new everything, guys, except for the setup, which I carry with me. But that's it, guys. This is it. So let's drop the sound here, put it in the headphones, and listen to this. So this is the chord progression. You can see here. Basic. I mean, somebody said that I'm not composing anything. Yeah, I'm not. I'm definitely not composing these chords like da na na na. I actually don't know these things like a lot of electronic music producers. So I will take the chord progression here. I will take the lower part and I will, let's say, create a bass line. I'm not gonna say compose. We're doing deep progressive. So deep progressive, you know, lots of room, I would say, between the basses, between the hits. So first I'm gonna into Alchemy here. I'm gonna go into bass and I'm gonna randomly shorter, I would say. Just to go very I cannot even perceive. It's not so low. So it happens a lot that the perks are too loud. And I need right away to balance the mix to start with, like dropping the pad. Okay. I think it's a bit boring, so I will kind of like what I heard for 1 second there. Maybe with a bit of a different it's happy. I like this key. personally, because it has that this, just explore a little bit, feel a little bit, guys. Don't mind that. Presets his name Greasy. Perfect. Let's go straight. So we have this nice pad at the top, which I personally think it's okay, but I will have to find a better preset for it. So we're gonna drop it for now, and I'm gonna go into the chords that I just replicated here. I'm gonna create a little bit of a stab to be added here and there. Shorten it, so I really want some stabs. And I'm gonna go and pick up probably an organ. Not literally pick up an organ, but pick up an organ, you know? Yeah. And to accompany this new element, I'm gonna put on some really rich reverb that is here. Is it me or it feels like it's high, but not so sure. Not sure yet, so I'm gonna go. The more relevant is definitely this one, and of course we really have to spice it up. This greasy is good. This little block here is a bit too present. I'm gonna mix a little bit. The hats are a little bit too much in your face, at least to my taste. Still don't feel that. I'm gonna keep the original pad, and then I'm gonna go and try to find something a bit more. I mean, it is very nice, let's be honest, but sometimes you just want to make things more complicated to get the satisfaction of doing something complicated when maybe you shouldn't. No, this is sweet. I think I will go on to a little bit of percussions here. Well, I like the pattern. I'm not sure about the tom itself, so we can go have a little voyage. I haven't quite found what I was looking for. Come on. Yeah, that could. In the back. Well, then I will go into another part here, take my pattern, how do they call this? Boop? Never heard that before. Clouds, I wouldn't mind. I like that. I could definitely see some shakers in there. Some shakers here. One moment, guys. Just gonna turn this up. And of course, I'm on the wrong channel, so that didn't do quite what I was expecting. Here. Spacing them out with a little bit of delay, 10 and 20 milliseconds, very useful. So they don't sound in the mix like everything is super crowded. Very super smooth little melody that is this. I think it'll be good here. want to continue in this happy vibe, so shakers in the back. I'm gonna replicate this part here. Give ourselves a little bit of room to record, you know, to create some music, like to compose, I guess, if you might say this. This clappy thing is a bit loud here. Oh. I'm gonna use the send we created earlier. Send at least the lead or the key we're gonna play in a big reverb, so it's not gonna sound so flat and dull. So I guess I will go keys, and I will start at the bottom to make a change. Xylophone keys. Quite xylophone more. But maybe not for this song. It's quite trippy. Too much into harps. Like this here. See if I go on. to this. No. The simpler still is the better. Just a simple here. I feel we like here is some prog plucks. I would say I would call. I'd like to call them prog plucks. Both of them. Just these ones here. These ones here. bit too high. I mean, I'm not high, but I'm not that high in the scale for what I am looking to do. That's about what I was looking for here. EQ them a little bit. Just in the background. It's a bit loud, this. I'm gonna save this bad boy. So this is episode 115, guys. Yeah. I'm gonna continue on this. See where we're at. 30 minutes. So very relaxed, very deep prog, melodic deep prog I would call, or deep melodic. Deep melodic seemed to be a good word for something like that. I mean, let's invent some genres, guys. That's what we need to do these days. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna create myself another bus. I'm gonna use the reverb. I'm gonna juice it even more by creating myself another effect bus. So this is a sand effects. If you guys don't know, if you do a sand effect, the strategy is to use it on different elements so they kind of sound in the same room, they kind of sound together in the mix. If you do inserts, then you know, you might want to share the setting, but they're not gonna feed into the same. So if all the reverberation of your instrument feed into one signal and it all kind of englobe the track into a room, it's a really good effect. I read that into some books when I started mixing, 18 years ago. I can't remember the name of this guy who wrote those books, but very interesting, mix engineering, the techniques and stuff. And like 17 years later, I still use the same techniques and they work so well. There's so much to learn. So another instance of Alchemy. I got my second one here. I'm gonna use delay. I'm gonna use delay designer, but the default, just to have a bit of a delay added to what I will play to make it, let's say, a bit more interesting. I'm gonna go into leads. I'm gonna go somewhere here. I'm gonna drop the volume, drop the keys. question is to make something complicated or to make something simple. It's always the big question. Not the start, that's for sure. Here. Go. I like this little tremolo. Something with this, cutting it right here. Now that we have something, let's see. So you can see when I'm moving this in Alchemy, you know, the parameters are moving here, so it's basically those parameters are controlled by this. So now I put it in the middle of all four. So if I put it soft, it's good, but in the middle of all these, it's just wider. It feels nice. I guess this is a patch that I just created. Also composed this lead. Oh my god, I'm composing music, guys. At least to make this more enjoyable, I would sidechain the heck out of it, I think. So what I'll do, I'm going to take my input, which will be the bus of the kick, then I can drop the volume. I can even go a bit further with my, then feed a bit less. And then I would process it with maybe, I would say, cabinet, vibrato, maybe a tremolo. Maybe not to this intensity. Let's explore what is in there. Jesus. That, but sweet. Without width. I like this 116. Smoothing function is very good there. Can even play with the offset here. This is cool. Rarely played with that to explore it to this level. like this. Nice input, nice output. So this is some lead processing for you guys. I mean, I think you have to be creative with your lead to do something, you know, first you have an idea, and now we're piling them up, so there's a lot of layers going on. Let's do a little bit of a mix of what we have, and I think that's gonna be it for this week's episode, guys, but first let's mix. I like to start with the kick, so I go with the kick here, check out where it stands in the mix, -10, about right. Then I'm gonna go with the drum first and then bringing the rest. To me the snare is too high, I want it in the back. There's a nice mid-tom here, let's hear it. Fine. There's a hi-hat. This open hat, a bit too aggressive. In the center please. Maybe even more to the left. I think my computer is a bit hot because of the screen recording, guys, so bear with me. There's a nice shaker here. Good in the mix, and then we have this big clap. Good. I'm gonna start with the bass. Like it. Probably, if I go mix a bit deeper, I would probably, I was gonna say, remove the top a little bit, do some more work, but now we're just doing a pre-mix, so just to get a good idea what we got. Very nice, super smooth. Almost churchy. Then I'm gonna start with these plugs because they kind of under. Slowly under here. Now top lead. Bit too loud. And we have a nice pad in the back here. I don't want the pad to take too much space, it's just there to support the rest, and then that's it, guys. We have this part we just created. This I would like maybe to try to focus it on some frequency, not to touch too much the top. Like to separate those two. You know what I mean? It's hard because there's always a lot around a K, because this is the middle of the tracks, the middle of the speakers, and this takes quite a lot of room in the mix. Let's add what we had earlier, let's put it in. This I will have to remove because I don't think it works at all. The blocks could work. Not really, not with the track we have right now. Guys, this is pretty happy. It's a good start to a track. I will make a really nice template with that so you guys can enjoy it. Check out our site, guys, wemakedance.com. Over 5,000 dot templates. We have 450 producers who upload some stuff, so it's definitely not only me. We are a whole lot of people that upload to our marketplace. We also have sounds, we have presets, we have royalty-free music, we have really cool services that nobody offers. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. Check out the 114 other episodes. It's important. we do a whole lot of different genres of music and stuff. And until next time, guys, may the sounds be with you.